Time for JesterEngine.com's Daily Tech Rundown. Big headline to start. Brussels is set to water down the 2035 ban on new petrol and diesel cars, changing the 100% zero-emission sales target to roughly 90%, which would allow a limited number of combustion engine vehicles past the deadline. Thoughts?
It's a significant pivot. The Commission frames it as giving industry and consumers breathing room, but it undercuts the clarity of a hard deadline that automakers and investors rely on.
Politically, I get it. Heavy lobbying from Germany and Italy. But from a policy view, doesn't a carve-out risk slowing electrification?
Exactly. Short term, it eases manufacturing headaches and may protect jobs, but it creates regulatory uncertainty. Firms might hedge instead of committing fully to EV supply chains.
So this could be a win for incumbents and a headache for climate targets. Anything to watch next?
Follow the legislative debates and the final percentage, plus any offsetting measures, subsidies, charging infrastructure promises, because those will determine the real impact.
Switching gears to consumer tech, Meta is testing an Instagram app for TVs that surfaces Reels on Amazon Fire TV devices with horizontal collections, channels, and autoplay. It's a US pilot for now. Sound trivial or strategic?
It's strategic. Short-form video has dominated phones. Bringing it to the big screen changes viewing patterns and ad inventory. The UI tweaks, horizontal browsing, curated channels like sports or travel, multi-account support are clearly tailored for living rooms.
Multi-account and teen time limit hooks show they thought about family TVs. Nice. But is this just chasing TikTok on TV?
Partly. TikTok showed demand exists when it launched on Fire TV in 2020. Instagram's twist may be more editorialized channels and integration with Instagram accounts. If it scales to other platforms, it becomes a real competitor for TV ad budgets.
So not just snack content on a big screen, a potential revenue play too. Keep an eye on metrics and whether they expand to Roku, Android TV, and smart TV partners. Now, to infrastructure. 3 Democratic senators have sent questions to major tech firms about whether AI data center buildouts are driving up electricity bills for ordinary consumers.
This is about allocation of grid costs. Data centers are massive new loads that can come online faster than utilities can add generation or transmission. That mismatch forces utilities to invest earlier, and those costs often end up in rate base.
Senators want transparency and want tech firms to pay more upfront so households don't pick up the tab. Is that reasonable?
It's reasonable to demand clarity. Some contracts try to shield ratepayers, but regulators say the evidence of cost shifting exists. Solutions include contribution agreements, direct funding of grid upgrades, or creative tariff design.
Politically, this is also about public perceptions of big tech.
Right, and it could change where companies choose to site future facilities. Regulators and companies will need to negotiate clear, enforceable terms for cost sharing if the rapid AI build-out continues.
In browser news, Mozilla promoted Anthony Enzor DeMeo to CEO, and the company is leaning into an AI-first vision for Firefox, with features like in-browser assistance and shake to summarize. Your take?
Mozilla's positioning makes sense. Browsers are becoming the front door for generative AI experiences, and Mozilla's emphasis on trust and clear data controls is a differentiator against ad-driven rivals.
Trust as a product is a nice marketing line, but can it be a sustainable business model?
That's the hard part. Mozilla must balance its nonprofit mission with commercial sustainability. If they can offer privacy-forward AI features that users pay for or that partners sponsor without compromising principles, it could work.
Any red flags?
Execution risk. The AI arms race is costly, and users flock to convenience. Mozilla needs fast, reliable AI features and clear messaging on data handling to avoid being overshadowed.
Last item. The U.S. has paused implementation of the multi-billion-dollar tech prosperity deal with the U.K. amid disputes over digital regulation and the U.K.'s digital services tax. That's a big geopolitical tech snack.
It is. The pact was meant to deepen collaboration on AI, quantum, and other advanced tech. But regulatory divergence, especially on taxation and online safety rules, has complicated the politics.
Practically, what does pausing the deal mean for industry?
It creates uncertainty for companies planning joint investments in supply chains.
Negotiators are using the pause as leverage to extract concessions, but prolonged delay could slow project starts and dent investor confidence.
So this is another example of policy outpacing cross-border coordination. Any quick prediction?
Expect intense behind-the-scenes negotiation. If either side makes a public concession, it'll be small. The real work happens in technical annexes. Meanwhile, firms should plan for short-term uncertainty and keep contingency options open.
The preceding audio summary was created at jesterengine.com, where you can find and verify the original sources.